We're back.
We're back.
Hello, hello, hello to everyone who is watching Holiday Villages. This is the second day of our weekend-long gathering where we are featuring 40 amazing artists and small business owners. Today we're highlighting 20 of them.
Yes.
Beyond excited. If you all had a good time yesterday, we know that you're going to enjoy yourselves here today.
It's going to be so much fun. Yeah. Yesterday, totally blew me away. I think everything from the participating vendors, the small business spotlights, and then you at home that were so intentional about supporting and shopping with the business owners. And then the number of people that registered to attend and participate.
Oh my gosh. I mean, where are we at now, I would say?
I don't know. We'll get a final count and we can announce that, I guess, maybe in the next segment.
But it's high.
But it's high. And we thank you all because we know that it required some registration.
And logging in.
We know we don't like to do all of that kind of stuff. So we thank you all for saying, listen, this is very important work that we need to get behind. We need to make sure we pull through for our small business community and shop and spend with them. And so that's exactly what you all did on yesterday. You engaged the small business owners in their virtual booths. So that was a lot of fun. So thank you for doing that. I think before we move forward, I'd like for us to say thank you to those that ensured we were able to make this possible.
Absolutely.
So of course, we have to thank our community partners and our sponsors, to start with the City of Richmond, the Office of Mayor LeVar Stoney. We thank you all for helping to ensure that we could make this possible for the small business community. Office of Economic Development, Brock Productions, all about presentations, and of course being presented to you this evening by the Richmond Night Market.
Yes.
And we'll talk a bit more about some of the vendors that we work with because we wanted to be sure that we were supporting local as well to make this whole production happen.
Yes.
But let's get started.
But I want to just talk about last night.
Oh, okay. I'm
like after the party, the after party for me was at home.
At home.
On Instagram.
I know.
Looking at all of the things that you all posted and sharing what you bought. Like, I think for a while, I was like, I want to see what's happening in the chat. We're working on that today, too. So if you comment, we may be able to see it and hear it. But I had so much joy just kind of seeing how excited you all were about Saturday. So it's a lot of motivation for us on the stage right now. So.
And some people saying, I knocked out all my holiday shopping. I said, ooh, that is beautiful.
Yes.
Or folks that were like, I have my drink and I have my card and I'm ready to shop. So just making it a whole fun Saturday evening experience with family. So we ask that you continue those efforts today. It's Sunday. You all may be starting to have your Sunday dinner. Just pull up, you're obviously joining us now, but share this information with your family and your friends so that they can be in on it. We have a whole evening planned for you to include the shopping, as well as we have some musical features. We have a house DJ.
Yes.
Just fun times in store.
All right. We ready?
We're ready.
Are y'all ready back there? All right, we're going to get started. So our first feature is Jenny with Liberated Jewelry. How are you, Jenny?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, Jenny.
We are so good. So good to see you here, right, in this virtual space.
This is very cool.
Isn't it? We felt the same. We're like, oh, wow. I mean, I think we started working with you last year when we were at the live events, and so just glad that you can come back and join us now.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm drawing so much at your booth, but before we get into that, yes, I want to hear about those wreaths.
She's ready to shop already, Jenny.
I am. I'm eyeing. I love the wreaths. I absolutely do. But just share a little bit more about Liberated Jewelry, because it's jewelry, but you're really a maker. You make a lot of things. So just tell us about yourself and your business.
Yeah, so Liberated Jewelry, mainly jewelry. I went to VCU, did the craft and material studies major, focused in metalwork. But quarantine was crazy, so got a little bored, so I kind of branched out into some other fun projects, thus the wreaths. So basically it was sort of a boredom solver. So what I've got for you today is a bunch of fake florals and then found objects sort of stuff. So I've got holiday stuff and then stuff for all the rest of the seasons. So I can show you guys. This one's one of my favorites.
Yes, that's
it's
fun.
all little ornaments.
That's so fun. That is so fun. And I love your boredom. So please continue to be bored and create things that we that we can purchase. How much are your wreaths? I'm just curious, what's the price range of those?
Yeah, so I have small ones that go from like 30-ish to all the way up to 60 for some of the bigger and more complicated ones.
Okay. And do you typically do custom wreaths, or do you kind of make?
Yeah. So I went through my supply of florals and literally was like, do you like this? Do you like this? Do you like this? And they picked out a couple, and then I got to base a wreath off of some of their favorite pieces.
Awesome.
So that's totally an option.
Awesome. Okay, also kind of on the theme of folks getting ready for the holidays and decor, you have some really cool ornaments that you've been creating now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So one of the things I plan on doing tonight on my Hop-In booth live stream is create some of these custom ornaments. Let's hope that y'all can see those from there. They are aluminum, so they're really lightweight for your tree, and then I can stamp literally anything in there.
Oh, I love that.
This one's one of my faves, a little Virginia, and I've got a heart over RVA.
Oh, I love that. I
That's so
love
fun.
the ability to personalize them. You know, I think it speaks to the times that we're in. You know, people are being a little bit more creative around gift giving and giving something that can kind of commemorate just, you know, the importance of family or whatever it is that you want to commemorate. I love that you have the option to personalize it.
There's been a lot of people who have reached out who've gotten married in these crazy times, and I'm just like so excited for them. So there's been a couple that I've done, like the Newlyweds or the Johnsons 2020. So like it's been really special to still see that life goes on even in these crazy times.
Jenny, I feel like this customization is kind of a theme with your jewelry, right? Because I remember even last year when you were with us, the necklaces that you can do and put initials, and talk to us about those, because those are really cute too.
Yeah, so I brought a few examples. They're kind of hard to see from here, but where I can stamp on like little coin-sized pendants or bars, and can really make it say whatever you want. If we were live, I would let the people who come by actually do it. So I've done that in the live events last year.
That's what I remember.
There was a lot of fun, little kids hammering.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt. But I will definitely do that for anybody who's interested tonight too.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. The perfect gift. I mean, these are like gifts for self, right? But these, which you create, Jenny, is really the perfect gift for anyone this holiday season. So for those that are joining us right now, we ask that you meet Jenny over at her booth, her virtual booth, Liberated Jewelry, so that you can engage with her a bit more. You can make your request for your specific, for your family. So if there's any customization orders that you'd like to place, you can discuss that with Jenny over at her booth. And then, of course, proceed with placing your order because your items can get shipped out this week, which means you will get them in time for Christmas.
In time for the holidays.
Definitely.
In time for the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate.
And Jenny, you're doing some fun stuff at your booth, right? Like what are you doing during your
So
session?
I'm going to do a little one-handed demo with a mic. But I brought little Virginias and a few. I have a couple,
Little Virginias.
like the whole United States, and then some circles and all kinds of stuff. So basically, I have my little stamps, and then I hold those down, and with more hands, you can hammer right there on the spot. And so tonight, I'm going to be making things right here. I have a rig that I'm going to set up where you can watch what I'm doing as I'm doing it.
Oh, cool.
I'm really excited.
Oh,
Wonderful.
that's awesome. I have one last question.
Yeah.
Are you doing any specials? Like any?
I do have some sort of older styles that I'm going to be putting on sale tonight later.
Okay. Cool.
Wonderful.
All right.
It's so good to see you, Jenny. We know that we had the opportunity to work with you when we were meeting in person. So it's so nice to have you back with us at the Richmond Night Market, Holiday Villages version of the market. And so we are excited about folks that have the opportunity to connect with you and shop with you. And we will see you soon.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
All right, have fun.
Thank you, Jenny. Have a good one.
Thanks.
You know what?
Her pieces are.
I know.
I remember where she was vividly, like located on the square when we were meeting in person. And she has an infectious spirit as well.
Yes, indeed.
Which makes it so much, also easy to shop with her, to place your orders.
Absolutely.
She's just such a joy.
Absolutely. Yep, even as we're talking about being outside and now being back in COVID, we didn't really talk about all of the safety measures that we've gone through. Originally, we had planned to be outside, right, with about 4 or 5 markets. We were very responsive to the governor's announcement and just some of the changes that we're making. And so that's when we changed to having a virtual vendor market. Although we're in person at Main Street Station. It is gorgeous here, you all. This is our first time hosting an event here this weekend, and it's been amazing. But the level of detail that our teams have put in place with safety measures, You know, the socially distance, I believe the vendor booths are about 26 feet apart. As you go into your area, you're able to remove your mask to speak out. But otherwise, people are moving throughout the building with their mask on.
Yes.
Melody and I have been like a family unit, right? Since
Bubbling
March.
together. Is that what we're calling it? Bubbling together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because we have to do business, so we've just been cognizant of time that we're spending in other places and with whom we're spending time with.
Absolutely.
And really pulling back from that. But yeah, we just want to keep people safe, but we also, while doing so, make sure we can infuse, right before we close out the year, some additional support within our small business community. We don't know how long we'll be in this space, so whatever we can do as a business to partner up with other organizations, thanks to the support of the City of Richmond again, and Office of Economic Development, we are up for the task. We just want to make sure we can continue to have our businesses running and in operation, because they really are the lifeline for our city.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, I just thought about that.
No, that was a good call.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure people know that we are being safe. There's signs everywhere. There's signs everywhere.
Yeah.
So we are heading to Alicia. Mind's Eye.
Yeah.
Origin. Hello.
There she is. Hey, hey.
How are you? Good.
I'm gonna skip away 26 feet or something like that.
I know. But we're happy to have you join us this afternoon. And we'd love the opportunity to learn a bit more about Mind's Eye, so that those that are joining us this afternoon can get familiar with your brand, what has inspired you to do the work that you do. And then, of course, we want to check out some of these pieces so we can start purchasing them.
Yeah, definitely check them out. Let's see, we can give you a few close-ups. Some of these.
Let's start with us, Alicia. If you can start and letting the folks at home know a little bit more about Mind's Eye. Like, when did you start your business, and what was the inspiration behind your start?
We started about 3 years ago officially. Unofficially, it was probably more like 5 or so. And we both kind of were hobbyists within photography and used travel and things to expand our, interest in the subject, and we've gotten better and, kind of made an official business over it.
I love it.
That's wonderful. And so tell us about some of the pieces that you've created, and inspiration specifically behind the pieces.
Yeah, sure. So some of these are super recent in regards to Richmond and some of the protests. So a lot of these were taken in Richmond, these 3 for sure. These 2 right here were during the protests this summer. And, we've got the Tear It Down statue that everyone's been really putting forth a lot of effort to get down.
Yeah.
Any you want to feature?
And so, Alicia, if you can tell, you're going to talk some. Okay.
Awesome.
We're moving to another piece.
No, you can go ahead and ask the next
No,
question.
go ahead and tell me what you're going to, I want to see what you're going to show us.
Yeah.
Just more postcards. This is Richmond, again, more stuff in the protest. And we also have these stickers that we drew up, so we kind of dabble in digital art too.
We love the sticker option, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can point some of these people out, like Lauren Hill.
Of course, Maya Angelou, yep, we can
Andrew
see.
Davidson, so.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I think what's great when artists have these kind of varying projects, you're able to really highlight if someone wants a particular picture that's framed, but you can also do the postcards, right? You can also do the stickers. So it's really a range of items that people can look at and, and can buy as well.
Yeah,
I love
for sure.
it. I love it.
So, and you touched on what I was going to say, and so I just want to say to those that are joining us this afternoon, as you can see, there are pieces that so for the collector, I'll let you do the talking. For folks that are joining us this afternoon and they, maybe they don't even know where to begin. So you have a mixed bag. You have folks that are collectors of art, right? And then you have folks that are novice or they're just starting out and they want to kind of get some guidance as to, what pieces they can start with as they start to build their collection.
Yeah, definitely. So we have a mixed bag of things. We have like these pieces up here, which, some of this is digital art. Up here, obviously, as you can see here, little planets.
Yes.
And we'll take that down to get the glare.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is something we worked on recently.
Oh, I love that.
That is beautiful.
I love that.
Is that a hybrid of, is that all digital or is it like a photo and
Yeah,
a
so
bit of...
these are all real photos.
Okay, but you add some digital element. Okay,
yeah,
I love
we
it.
just kind of like composite them together. So all this is real. That's a real planet. That's Pluto. This is Red Rock Canyon in Las Vegas.
I was going to ask you location. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
So there's that. And of course we do like portrait work. So people will book us for portraits, weddings,
Oh
headshots.
yeah,
I love
that's
that.
pretty. I love the colorway on that too. Tell me this: do you do most of your pictures in frames? Is that how people purchase it, framed, or?
Yeah, so they can purchase them framed or without a frame.
Okay.
Just depending on what their budget is and what they want. You know, sometimes people have their own frames they want to use, so we give
Right.
them the option.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. My last question is, what has been your biggest inspiration in 2020? I'm just curious with this one.
We'll say COVID. That's definitely changed everything for everyone. So we've had to maneuver differently. This year we've moved more into physical products because initially photography sessions were not super ideal for COVID. Now, you know, we can do sessions and make sure we keep a good distance, make sure everyone's tested, and wearing masks and things like that. But I think COVID has changed and motivated us to do a lot more physical products and get creative with our business.
Love it.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with us. We encourage everyone that's joining us right now to hop on over to the Mind's Eye virtual store so that you can learn a bit more about their product line. And then you all are going to go live from your booth?
Yeah, come go live with us. We're gonna do some giveaways and everything to people that are in our booth. So see what's coming.
Yes.
Man, can I go? I like giveaways.
See, Adrienne likes to. She wants to get in front of the other customers. That's not. We have to.
Like I want to give away. That's
well,
awesome.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys.
And we will see you soon.
Awesome.
All right. I love it when we are able to connect with new vendors.
I was thinking the same thing.
And you know, even in doing this, there are so many vendors that we have worked with for the first time this year that we haven't met like in person.
In person.
So we met a few today since we're all here in Main Street, but it's exciting.
Very exciting. Sometimes it feels like this, you know, have we met in person? Because social media kind of creates this illusion as if you know all the people and all the things. So it has been nice to be able to put names to faces in person. So.
Absolutely.
Speaking of,
next, what's up?
I was going to say, this is somebody that we have worked with, somebody whose work we fangirl over.
Right.
Like literally. We're like, is Jeremy going to be with us?
I know. For those of you who are, like many of us, doing things in your home, kind of adding a few special touches, we're happy to announce German Made. He's our next Jeremy, our next vendor. We can pull him into the screen. Has some amazing woodworking. So I'll let you all see it when it comes up. But just so excited to have him here with us as well.
So kind of to touch on, as they're bringing Jeremy into the page, when we talk about, you know, folks are getting more into home decor, people are having to, you know, share their work and living spaces, and so they want to make these spaces beautiful. And so one way that you can do so is by shopping with the talented Jeremy, the founder of German Made. Hey, Jeremy.
How are y'all guys doing tonight?
We're so happy to see you.
How are you?
I'm doing well. It's nice seeing you guys.
I know. When we saw you, we were like, oh, it's the first time this year. But
Yeah, I was on vacation this year.
I get it.
We get it.
I get it. The good thing when you're so creative and artistic, it doesn't go anywhere, right? So you can put it down for a while and come back. So we're just glad to have you here with us this evening.
Yeah, it's nice to be here.
So for folks who are not familiar with German Made, tell them about German Made, you know, how it came about and how long you've been doing what you do.
It came about, I was making shelves for my girlfriend one day.
I love it.
And then she was just like, can you make me some of this and some of that and some of that? And I was just like, man, if I'm gonna make you all this, I can make everybody else all this too.
And make some money while doing it, right?
Yep, that's facts.
Yeah,
So it started about, I'd say, almost 2 years. In February, it would be about 2 years.
Okay, so I would think if you were making those things for your girlfriend, right, you've been handy for a while. Like, that's not something you just pick up overnight.
Exactly.
Right. My dad, he's been a contractor, and he grew up. I've grew up with him around like building houses all the time. So I've been around a lot of woodworking and house building, home decoring, pretty much everything.
Oh, I love it.
Now that makes sense. It's because we're just like this talent that he has. I mean, it definitely, you definitely have a skill that we are like swooning over.
Thank you.
Yeah, so because we're familiar with your pieces, but if you can take some time to kind of share some of the pieces that you have available for sale. And, and I keep asking the inspiration behind a few of the pieces specifically.
I'll start with the key holders.
Oh, okay.
Everybody needs a place to put their keys, otherwise you're just going to lose them.
Exactly.
So we put that at the right in front of the door.
So practical.
Yep. So simple. You can hang like little pictures of your family in it, hang your keys on it. You can hang dog leashes on it.
Oh, I love it.
I like it. Nice and simple.
And those go for $25.
Okay.
Such a great gift.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking about how many times I lose my keys. don't just a thing in the house. I'm like, Naomi, have you seen my keys? So versus a traditional basket that I have, we could have something hanging.
I know.
I like that.
Something with some craftsmanship.
Yeah, you gotta upgrade.
Yes.
So Jeremy, what about the wine lovers that are joining us this afternoon? What do you have for the wine lovers for their home?
We got the traditional wine racks right here. They hold 3 bottles.
I love that.
We also got some that hold 6, and they come in like various configurations. We have one that's like a double stack of this, and then we got one that's kind of like a triangle. We got some that are like this but have more to the sides.
So you have a triple set. What's the biggest piece you've ever made? To hold how many bottles?
I haven't gone over 6.
But you can custom, like we can place orders with you for custom pieces,
Yeah,
right?
you can do any custom orders. I can make as many as you want. I can stack 100 of them together if I need to.
That sounds like my type of piece.
I love it.
And what else do you have? Show us. So what about, so again, we're working from home, many of us are.
Right.
And so something that may be perfect for the home office, as we're on these Zoom calls, we like to have create for ourselves these backdrops that look nice and presentable. Is there a piece that you would recommend for that?
I would recommend this piece right here. I also make desks,
beautiful.
office desks.
Oh, wow.
I can make it the same stain color as we call this the hive, because it's just like a big honeycomb.
I love it.
Nice.
But we got different configurations of this as well. We got some with out this little section right here. Just the 2 bars. But I can make any configuration that you want, any size depth that you need.
Wow.
If you want to hold like more beefier stuff on it, like you can put books on it and whatnot.
I love seeing that detail. Yeah, that's beautiful. Wow. So basically, Jeremy is saying I can make whatever I need to make.
Yep.
This is just a very small selection.
All I need is a picture and what size you want it, and I can get it done.
I love it. I love it. And Jeremy, you too, you're here. You're going to be hanging out for the evening, right?
I am.
Okay. So again, folks, I know a lot of people on that are likely into some custom pieces. Maybe you're getting something done for your house or want to do a specialty gift for someone who's doing some things in their home. Feel free to connect with Jeremy in his booth as well. Jeremy, thank you so much for
You're
being
very welcome.
here.
Thank you. Good seeing you, Jeremy.
Yeah, nice seeing you.
Absolutely.
He's a favorite of ours.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be able, and it's also another, all the vendors that are participating, but there's such a great gift for the holidays.
Yeah.
And then for yourself, I think it's unlikely that you would buy one piece for somebody else and not for yourself, because the pieces are
so unique.
Unique, right? And so practical in many ways, depending on how you're planning to use it. Especially, you probably need to get one for your keys, Adrian.
Calling me out. I have a basket now. I'm like addicted. I have baskets all over the house, but then you have one thing, but then you add the other stuff. So it's my keys and his wallet and the lip gloss, and just all of these things. All of the things in the basket. So maybe I will upgrade my life.
Look at that. Shopping.
Shop. Love it.
So we are We are going to, oh, this is a fun one. Fatima.
Oh, Fatima.
Yeah, so we started working with her last year as well.
Yeah, just this year.
Oh, this year.
Yeah,
No, I'm
in the
wrong.
virtual
Yeah,
space.
that's
Today
right.
was my first time meeting
Oh, it
Fatima
was,
in person,
yeah.
which was
again the confusion.
didn't feel right. Right.
You think you know the folks and you don't really. I mean, you've not met them in person.
There's Fatima.
But we've had a lot of exchanges with Fatima, so this is such a joy to be able to see her in person.
I know. I was like, I've seen you so many times on social media, but this is the first time in person.
Here.
So Fatima is the owner of Color and Culture. Good afternoon,
Hey,
Fatima.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yep.
can.
Hi, how are you all?
We are good. It's so good. I don't know. Did you heard what we were saying? That this is our first time, I think, physically sharing space with you.
Yes, I feel like I share a lot of spaces with you virtually.
Same.
I know. Between phone calls and texts and
Yes.
working together. So it's so good to have you here. I mean, we've been so inspired by your T-shirt line. You know, I think
Thank you.
the intentionality behind each of your pieces has always been, just felt really good for us. So, but again, we're fans. For those who may not be familiar, talk to us about Color and Culture.
Yeah, thank you again for organizing this.
Absolutely.
So my name is Fatima. I'm a co-owner of Color and Culture, and it all started because I had a baby in September 2018, and I wanted to find stuff that represented her. And I was struggling because everything was like animals or unicorns, and so I talked to my dad, and he was like, "Oh, you have an art background, just make shirts." I was like, I don't have that kind of art background. He was like, you can make it work, you know, we'll financially back you. And so Color and Culture was born August 2019, and it was really just important to me not only to represent my child, but making sure that we're giving back to the culture.
Yeah.
So a portion of our proceeds benefits different causes in Central Virginia. So for example, our Black Minds Matter shirt.
I love
a portion
that.
of the proceeds actually benefits a Black queer therapist who provides services to Black and brown individuals who may not otherwise be able to afford a copay. So this offsets like those costs if they can't get a copay. Our
that.
future HBCU grad shirt.
Yes.
A portion of the proceeds, we adopted a middle school classroom at Bouchon Middle to make sure that the teacher could really focus on teaching, and if there were other needs that came up for the students, there would be a fund to help her and her students. And then
I love that, Fatima. Oh my gosh, you're giving me chills just telling me who will benefit from the purchase of the shirts.
Yeah.
So our Pro Pride shirts, that we have a rainbow edition, and then we have our solid monochrome version of it, benefits Black and brown youth who are receiving services from Side by Side, which is the only LGBTQ youth serving organization, because we know, unfortunately, Black and brown youth experience high rates of homelessness due to like, their gender identity or sexual orientation, and it was just really important to me that they knew that there were people that looked like them that were rooting for them.
Yeah.
I love that.
So yeah, it was just about putting out things, like I said, that were uplifting and celebratory of our culture, but also giving back to things that really were important to me as a social worker and just a community member.
Yes, social worker. Shout outs, right? Always having that intentional commitment
Yes,
to
for community.
even through business, right? Even through business.
It's who you are, and I mean, we have had the joy of getting to know you this year, but we're very clear on your level of commitment to service and community, and it just speaks volumes. And all of the businesses that you have, the work that you do. I think folks that are joining us this afternoon, I mean, this is like shopping with purpose. Like,
Yes.
you know, so you can, you know, gear yourself up with some of the amazing pieces that you have, but you also know that your purchase will benefit
Yes,
folks,
exactly.
many people, obviously,
Right.
depending on the shirt that you purchase. So thank you for connecting those dots.
Yeah. And I'm seeing pillows.
I
don't
know.
think
I've never seen pillows
That's
either.
that's
Is this
new.
new for the holidays?
Yes, well, we launched the pillows in the summer.
Okay.
So it's a part of our home collection. So we have pillows, and we also just launched a coloring book.
Oh,
It
yes.
was really important to us to like show the various aspects of Black excellence.
I love it.
So we have
Look at
different
that.
images. And then in the back, we also have like abstract images for coloring. And then my favorite thing in, I think, this book is we have an actual like worksheet to do a vision board.
Oh, that's fun.
I love that.
Oh, that's so good.
I need to buy. That's a gift for my nephew.
So
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
all different ages. But yeah, our pillowcases, so they come in black with white writing or white with black writing. And so
I like the black.
we have the Raised by Black Royalty. They don't come double-sided. This is just for visuals. And then we have Black Boy Joy.
Okay.
I love that.
Raised by Black Queen.
Yes.
Black Queen.
I love that.
And then one of my favorites is this. I feel like you can put it in your office. You can put it in your bedroom.
Let's zoom
I'm
in.
my
Okay,
ancestors' wildest dreams.
Oh, yeah.
And then same thing, Black King.
Raised by a Black King. I love
love it.
that.
I love it.
Perfect for the holidays.
And our coloring book, I want to say, comes with multicultural crayons. So that you can actually color your skin color.
Look at that.
Thoughtful. The whole experience.
Okay.
Completely thoughtful. Listen, stocking stuffers for your children,
Yep.
For your neighbors' children. You need to buy all the kids in the neighborhood the coloring books and
Yes.
you get the
Yeah.
crayons, but also the T-shirts. I mean, this is so. I love that the expansion of within your product line. Thank you for being
Thank
so
you.
thoughtful and just allowing us to go from being out in the streets with our gear, representing ourselves well, right,
Yes.
to now being
Yeah.
able to do that very thing within our homes with your home decor
Yeah.
line.
Thank you so much.
Of course. So
Yeah.
you're gonna hang out,
Yes.
and you're gonna go live, so folks can ask questions.
Yes,
they can shop
please.
with you by going to your booth through the platform. Go ahead and place your orders. These
Yes.
items will be shipped out this week.
Yes.
You will receive them just in time for the holidays. I know all of you at home have not finished your holiday shopping.
Yes,
And I'm
shop
sure
with
you're
us.
scrambling for the kids' gifts.
Yes,
So we
indeed.
ask that you buy gifts with purpose,
Yes,
that are benefiting the community, that are inspiring the youth, that are, making them feel good about themselves.
Yes, indeed.
And so what way to better do so by...
Can I just add one thing?
Of course.
If you shop now, the first 5 orders that we get will get a free coloring book and crayons.
Oh, I
Look at
love
that.
that.
I
Yeah.
love it. Fatima,
Yeah.
personal. What's your daughter's name?
Santana.
Santana.
that
I
name.
love to shout out the baby's name. She's probably watching you
Yeah.
on TV right now. So, hey, Santana.
Hey,
Yeah, so if
Santana.
you
Yeah.
go to our Instagram or Facebook, you will see Baby Santana
Baby
all over
Santana.
the place.
I think
Your
about
model.
yeah, just being moms, right? We have
Yeah.
Nia and Naomi, and they have been a huge motivating force
Yes.
Yeah,
in our
for sure.
business. And so, as you were talking, I'm like, yep. Started. You said that was the motivation for you,
Same for
and
us.
looking at the coloring books and looking at that, and so how much a part Santana is, and even your
Yes.
business, whether she knows it or not,
Yes.
in your product. So we
Just
love
trying to make
it.
her proud.
I know,
Yes.
right.
She's already proud, girl. You raising her in the business.
Yes, indeed.
That's an incredible opportunity.
I love
so, the first 5 shoppers,
Yes.
you heard what the offer was. So we ask
at
that you
that.
run over to Color and Culture, the virtual booth, connect with Fatima, go ahead and start buying all your gifts for your family
Buy
and
them all.
friends.
We have sizes for infants, toddlers, youth, and adults. So the whole family can get in.
You got the whole family covered. No excuse. Go ahead
No
and shop at Color and
excuses.
Culture right now.
No excuses.
And then go on social media once you get your pieces and show off.
Yes,
And let us
please.
see and tag Color and Culture and tag the Richmond Night Market. And let us know that you purchased it at the virtual holiday villages.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Awesome.
Good to
Thanks,
see you.
Fatima.
Good to see you all.
All right.
Girl, we really should have a notepad up here because I don't know if you remember all the items that you want to purchase from yesterday.
Well, no, I don't.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing today, when we have these breaks in between DJ and band, I probably will.
Okay.
I'm trying to take a few more notes here.
Okay.
Too. Yeah.
All right,
But look,
'cause
before we jump to the next, so we've upgraded, right? We're getting live feedback and comments from the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
what
I
we
want to
got?
shout out Toria. Toria said, "I need the wine rack.
Toria, girl.
100 bottles is more my speed." So y'all-
Toria, you my kind of girl. Yes,
Yes.
that he's talking about three and 6. I'm like, okay, you got, we need more.
We need
Yes,
more.
Toria.
So I think, I love it. Hopefully you all are shopping some of those vendors that we shouted out earlier, and then even hop into the vendor booths. I mean, we've got a long slate of artists, and I know yesterday some people were like, I'm not waiting for you all at the main stage. I'm going right to the vendor booth. Exactly.
But you know what? I'm just thinking, so you buy your wine from Rich Wine.
Yes.
And that was a featured, that was a small business spotlight on yesterday, right? Rich Wine. And then you order your wine rack from German Made. And so we got you all covered. Look at you. You're set. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah,
so.
Someone like me, I would love that gift if anyone's listening.
I know, same.
Same, is that? So we're going to video next with fabric. But should we talk about fabric first before we?
We should. So Fabric is a small business with a location here in Richmond and Carytown. So if you're watching and if you're not familiar, they're located in Carytown. And we are customers just in general.
Period.
We shop there. If we told you how many times we've been there in the past month, you'd be judging us. But they have been
as relevant as yesterday's outfit. We already had that in our closet.
Yeah.
And we said, well, we can wear this. We had bought it.
Exactly.
With nowhere to go. And so, you know, this is what we're wearing. So that was yesterday. And then today
we're completely dressed by Fabric. And I want to say thank you to Sarah, the store manager, who's been so incredibly gracious and helpful and makes our experience so special. And she reaches out when she knows that there are pieces that we'd love to have, but we may not have time in our schedules to be there shopping like crazy. So she makes the experience so personable.
Oh my gosh.
And we appreciate that with our schedules.
Absolutely.
And so we are today dressed courtesy of Fabric.
That shirt, Mel. That shirt.
So I don't know if you all
So we are both
can
very
see,
much into sleeves,
but I love it.
as you can see. But
Fabric.
that shirt with the sheer.
Yeah. So.
I have to do a little bar. And the earrings too.
And the earrings. These earrings are also from Fabric as well. If you all can see these. And I typically don't go small like this, but Scorpio.
Oh,
but,
Scorpio!
I thought that they would suit today's event well.
Well, let's go. You know, I feel like we're telling one of our best kept secrets, but it's all good. We're spreading the love here. We are telling our secrets, but we want to highlight Fabric. We had another amazing video done by 123 Agency, Will Roy, and just his amazing work. So let's go to the video. You all can see for yourselves and hear from Sarah as well.
Come on. Hey guys, I'm Sarah. I'm the store manager of Fabric Boutique. We're in downtown Carytown. I'm in the heart of the shopping district. We've been here for a little over 10 years. We offer high style with heart. So everything in the store is going to be priced $100 or less. So you can get great style and not have to break the bank while doing it. We have a little bit of everything for everyone, from everyday lounge to more elevated dressy styles for special events. We do offer personal styling services virtually from your home, or if you feel comfortable coming into the store, we also offer that for you as well. You can choose to host VIP parties with intimate groups of friends or family, or you can choose to host a give back shop. We're so passionate about that. You can choose to have a profit of the sales from an event that you host go to a cause that's near and dear to your heart. Throughout COVID, our incredible customers have kept us afloat. They have showed up for us and just continue to shop small in as many ways as they can. We have customers here locally and customers that have found us on Instagram at our local page, Fabric RVA, and they continue to shop with us even from outside of the Richmond, Virginia area. How you can continue to support us, sharing us. When you wear Fabric, give us a tag, give us a shout out on Instagram, follow our page, coming in to shop, hosting events. All of those are ways that you can just continue to support us. We offer pop-up shops. If you have something that you sell, a product or a service, we can collaborate. I'm just looking for ways to serve the RVA community and continue to offer great style to you guys. In this holiday season, we always want to help you give the gift of style. So we offer, virtual or in-store appointments that you can come in and we can help you pick out gifts for people. This year we introduced grab-and-go gifts where you can take accessories, face masks, candles, a lot of small, easy gifts that you can pair together, curate a gift box for that person that's near and dear to your heart. And we just are so good at putting together things for people. Just give us a description, let us know what they look like, what their style's like, and we have something for everyone. The homebody, the adventurer, the girl boss. We have so many different options that they can shop with new arrivals coming into the store almost 3 to 4 times a week. And we are extending our return policy through January 10th, so she can always come in and exchange and get something else that may work for her. We also always offer gift cards. Gift cards go a long way, and you can choose to have her come in to have a personal styling appointment or do a virtual styling appointment with one of our stylists here to pick out that gift that's perfect for her.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed the Small Business Spotlight courtesy of 123 Agency, owned by Will Roy. He has really been just shutting it down in the city, documenting the small business owner experience, really giving the small business owners a voice in the digital platforms to showcase what it is that they're providing in terms of products and services. So we're hopeful that you enjoyed that video.
Yeah, that was fun. That was last Saturday. We were all over the city.
I know, on Small Business
We went
Saturday.
to maybe 8 different locations. Did the interviews, got them back, right? But it was just so nice. You're kind of talking to people, but to hear them in their element, in their spaces. I mean, Sarah is really gifted, like
very gifted
with her work. Mel and I, we love the look and the clothes, but the time to do it. If it was up to us, we would have been talking about this yesterday.
Exactly.
What are you wearing tomorrow? Right?
Terrible.
So to, go in and have a store manager and also a stylist that can really work with you and knows your look and your style is a lifesaver. So I guess we're saying go get the clothes.
Yeah, go shop. The secret's out.
The secret is
out.
Bag.
So this is a small business that, again, is located, the brick and mortar is in Carytown. Big supporters of the Richmond Night Market, so we ask that you support them as well. Again, the manager is Sarah. You can go to the Fabric virtual booth and shop. The link to shop is there. Great finds for this winter season, sweaters and all kinds of fun finds.
Melody shirt.
My blouse, this came, my earrings.
My
they
shirt.
have everything,
all of that, right?
So shop, shop, shop.
Awesome. So now, I'll rewind again. Yesterday, we began a feature with Austin Mao. She's an amazing local artist here. I love so many of the murals that she has. I took a picture of one last week off of Hall Street that she had recently done for Mending Walls. Can you hear us, Austin?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Hey, how are you? Look, we're just talking about you.
We're just bragging about you, Austin.
Right. Oh my gosh. One of my faves, and one of Naomi's faves too. Let me say that. Like,
I love Naomi.
whenever she draws, she's like, "Can you send this to Miss Austin?" I'm like, "Girl."
She is so sweet and just super intelligent. It was great to work with both of y'all's daughters at Girls for a Change.
With Girls for a Change.
Awesome.
Shout out with Girls for a Change.
Shout out to Girls
for a Change and Angela Pat. Nia really enjoyed working with you, and it's so refreshing that our girls can see a Black woman artist, right? Mural artists, just visual artists, generally speaking, and so there's a point of reference. That it's not a thing that's so grandiose, that's so bigger than them. Because you're a reflection of them, and vice versa, right? And so
absolutely.
It's so special that they can live and breathe and know that they have access to talent such as yourself. So we're happy.
Thank you, because I don't take it lightly. Growing up, I didn't have that representation, so it feels so great to be able to give that to young girls who are going to be growing up and making decisions and hopefully to become artists.
Love it. Austin, you did an amazing job talking about just our ask of you being here, the intention behind your piece. Will you level set us again? If there are any folks who weren't here yesterday but are here today, and just talk about your process and what you're extending that time to into this Sunday?
I sure will. So yesterday, and well, actually in the planning of coming here, I was told to kind of think about a theme that was a transition from 2020 to 2021. And so my process, I do a lot of Google searches, a lot of research. I do a lot of writings, as well as diving into definitions and really unpacking what words mean. And I came across, during my research, I came across the word endure, and I also came across a quote that spoke about this word endure, and I would love to share it with you. And it inspired the piece that I have started here today, well, yesterday.
Yes.
So the quote, and it's by an unknown person. I have endured, I have been broken, I have known hardship, but here I stand, still, moving forward, growing stronger each day. And I chose this quote, and it spoke to me so much because, especially speaking about what we all have experienced during 2020 and what we're trying to grow from and move, and how we're trying to be tenacious and move forward. Not trying to be, but that we are tenacious,
yes,
and that we're moving forward. And so I really loved that, and I think it spoke volumes about where we all are in this place, especially in Richmond, and where we are as small businesses, where we are as Black people, Black women, as women in general. It's just so many people can relate to this quote, I feel as if here in 2020 and as we move to the next year. And so you two and I decided yesterday to title this piece,
Yes.
I Have Endured.
Yes.
Oh, look, we co-titled it.
I know.
We can add that to our resume.
We love it.
You should.
Co-titled an Austin Miles piece. I love
Yes.
So this piece is titled I Have Endured, and what you're seeing before you is you have this Black woman, and she is kind of overcoming, and she is embracing the things that she has endured, but also realizes that she is stronger today, and she's able to kind of gracefully move forward into whatever it lies before her. It's still in progress, and so I'm hoping to have it finished before the end of today.
Wonderful. This is so exciting.
Yeah, I'm just moved by your description of it as I think about the year.
Yeah.
Right? It's really been a journey of endurance for everyone, right?
For everyone,
and
yes.
going through these transitions. So it's so relevant. We cannot wait until we are flashing back to you a little bit later to see what kind of progress you've made on the piece. But yeah, we're excited. So excited. Well, Austin, thank you.
Thank you
for being here, and for doing your work, doing all that you do. And again, we'll get back to you a little bit later in the program.
All right, see you in a bit.
Thank you, Austin.
Thank you.
Girl, she's so talented.
So talented.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm just always amazed by artists and just the mind and where they find inspiration, and then obviously the process, and then the final piece that we get to experience.
The visual description.
It's a gift for sure.
Yeah,
it is absolutely a gift, and I'm happy that we get to share space with so many creatives.
Oh my gosh, I just let it rub off on me on
I
whatever.
know.
We don't make anything.
We don't, but but what we do, we make these types of productions happen.
Yeah.
Right, to give them platforms so they can
nothing is rubbed off.
so that
I
the
can't
visibility.
make a bracelet.
I know. Well, I wouldn't. Yeah, girl, I can't make nothing a bracelet. I can buy a bracelet though.
I do feel like I'm a writer. I'm saying that to a lot of people right now, but I'm talking to you. I feel like I'm a writer.
You are.
That's like my thing.
You are, for sure.
I just wanna
Maybe we can talk about getting this book pushed out.
Maybe.
People at home.
Putting me on blast. The world.
Because I know that there's a project that has been near and dear to your heart for some time. I don't know that you want me to share it.
I don't.
Okay. So that was my cue. So we're going to continue to love up on her and push her.
Right here. Yes, push me as I push others to endure
to
and
do the thing. Okay.
So it's time for a dance break.
Speaking of artists, we get to work with visual artists, we get to work with ceramic artists, we get to work with clothing designers, home decor artists, but we also get to have fun.
Yes, we do.
We get to have fun with DJs.
Yes, we do.
Right? And they create the soundtrack for our experiences that we create ultimately for the small business community. And so we're happy to have, this is like family for us.
Oh, absolutely family. DJ Prolific. How you, well, I don't know if he can even hear us. He's probably just going to get, there
he can hear us, okay.
Probably just going to get straight to the set. We have been, Karsten, oh my gosh.
I feel like since we've been in business, to be honest. I just feel like he's always been there supporting us, and we've been in business for 9 years, and so.
And Karsten and I went to high school together, since we were just talking. We are Huguenot Falcons to any HHS folks who are out here watching.
Yes.
The green and gold. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let them get their shine. Because I went to the only high school in the city of Richmond, John Marshall High School, Justices.
Let me stop. I always love JM. You can't fake on JM.
Yeah, I mean, listen, everybody wanted to believe that.
I gotta give that to y'all. But when you look at it, I don't want to get started. But y'all know the sport. Y'all know the athletes that came out of Huguenot.
You know the athletes that came out of John Marshall High School.
So anyway, back to Karsten. Karsten is going to do his thing. He's going to DJ for a while. Yesterday, we asked you all to get up, have a dance break, grab your family. We're going to ask that you do the same thing while you shop and while you check out some of the vendors who are here. So we'll do that, and then we will come back in about 30 minutes or so.